Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Bonkekook here, aka the Lonely Achievement Guide, continuing our 1000G Achievement Guide / walkthrough for Lawn Mowing Simulator. We've moved on to Expert Challenge number 4, another stripe challenge here. This one, again, only has a 95% stripe rating required, but it does have a very low cutting time. We only have 8 minutes to get this done, so we do have to be relatively quick, but the stripe rating is rather forgivable, so this shouldn't be too difficult. We'll just jump in here and show you how to get it done. All we have are these two lawns at the front too, so there's not a lot for us to do. We're going to switch over to this mode. We're going to drop the cut height. And then we are going to just drive along. As before, just make sure you aren't overloading your engine too much. In the bottom left hand corner we have the penalties and fines bar and the engine condition bar. The goal isn't so much to follow along with the arrows as much as it is to stripe your cut, so continuously go back and forth, up and down in columns. That's much more important as we have a 99% or 95% stripe rating necessary. We have quite a bit of leeway with how well we stripe everything, so just keep going back and forth. This vehicle is a little bit harder to control than the other stripe vehicle, so you do bounce around a little bit more. So try to take it a little bit slower. Once you get past the tree, you are fairly safe. From that point on, again, just be moderately slow. Keep turning around and just mowing in columns. You do need to be very careful to try to stay straight, and this vehicle is very bouncy. But the good news is that we don't have to be too fine on this contract. 95% stripe rating does give us a lot of room for error here, so this contract is more about making sure that you get all the grass cut in the 8 minutes you have allotted. Again, the very last stripe challenge on this, in the expert challenges, does require a 99% stripe rating. So if you want to practice that, feel free to try to be that perfect and get a feel for what you're going to have to do once you do get to that level. But this one, the terrain is very bumpy, so don't feel like if you fall below the percentage that, oh gosh, that last one's going to be very difficult. This one, the ground is quite bumpy and it's messing up our stripe rating a little bit. So you don't have to worry too much about it though. The The final stripe challenge is quite a bit less hilly. Just keep alternating your columns back and forth. You don't need to follow the arrows too much, but it does help. When you get across the center here with the tree, on the second column, just try to cut your blades with X to turn them off when you move around, so that you don't mess up the stripe cut, and then when you get back over here, you can restart your blades and continue on. And that's basically all there is to it. We have plenty of time here. We're making good striping, not great. And we're gonna have to go drop off our grass clippings, but we have plenty of time to do that. So head back over and just back up into these. Just make sure you drive on the lawn too much, because we do, of course, have the stripe cut meter that you need to keep above 95% for the end of this challenge. So if you drive horizontally too much, you may mess up your striping to the point where you fail the challenge. As long as your stripe rating is over 95%, when you're done, you'll be fine. You can see our vehicle is just having some troubles with this terrain. So, again, don't try to be too perfect, and don't stress that, oh my gosh, this is so hard to control. That last challenge, stripe challenge, is going to be so difficult. Don't worry about it yet. We'll tackle that when we get to it. We're already over a 95% rating, so as long as we don't do anything egregious here, we'll be fine. There we go, a 98.5% rating. We did okay. As you can see, driving horizontally, not horizontally, sorry, that's the wrong word, but driving across the lawn dropped our stripe rating by a whole percentage point. So just, that's one of the things you're going to have to be careful of for the final challenge, is you have to be almost perfect. So, but as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that one isn't too difficult. Probably the easiest of the expert challenges, if we're being honest. If you have any questions or comments for me, as always, let me know down below. But if not, I will see you guys next time.